It was a quiet Thursday morning, one of those days where everything felt like it was going to run smoothly. Birds were chirping, the air was crisp, and I had just finished mowing the front lawn when I saw the familiar dark blue unmarked car pull into my driveway. Chief Alvarez had dropped by for coffee and a quick catch-up before heading into the station. We've been friends for years. Our kids play on the same soccer team, and he lives just 3 blocks over. His unmarked patrol vehicle, though city-issued, looks just like any other midsize sedan. The only giveaways are the radio antennae and government plates, which most people never notice. He parked along the curb in front of my house, as he's done countless times. Nothing was obstructed, no fire hydrants, no driveways blocked, just a legal, neatly parked car on a public street. Enter Karen. Karen lives across the street and one house over. The moment a car sits parked longer than 15 minutes on her block, she's outside inspecting it. If it doesn't belong to a familiar neighbor, she assumes the worst. Trespassers, criminals, people who don't belong. She doesn't just call the HOA, she is the HOA's self-appointed enforcer. Less than 10 minutes after Chief Alvarez parked, I heard her screen door slam. I peeked through the blinds just in time to see her marching down her front steps, phone in one hand, clipboard in the other. She circled his car, dramatically pointing at things and muttering under her breath. I stepped out and waved. "Morning, Karen." She didn't even look at me. Instead, she barked into her phone. "Yes, there's a suspicious vehicle parked here. Doesn't belong to anyone on the street. I need a tow truck immediately. The HOA rules clearly state—" I cut her off. "Karen, that car isn't violating any HOA rules. It's on a public street." She ignored me. "It's been here too long. Probably someone casing houses. There's no permit, no sticker, and I don't recognize it." At that moment, Chief Alvarez stepped out onto the porch with his coffee in hand. "Hey, everything okay?" he asked, noticing the tension. Karen turned and practically barked at him. "Is this your car?" "Yes," he replied calmly. "Well, you can't just leave it there. This neighborhood has rules," she snapped. "You're not even from here." The chief looked amused. "Actually, I live 3 blocks down, and this is my city-issued vehicle." Karen blinked. "You're what?" He stepped forward, flashing his badge. "I'm Chief Alvarez, City Police Department. This car is part of an active department fleet. I was parked here on a personal visit, but everything about this is fully legal." The color drained from Karen's face. "And just so you know," he added, "calling for a tow without proper cause for a government vehicle, especially one assigned to law enforcement, can result in civil penalties." Karen stammered. I I didn't realize." "No harm done," he said, sipping his coffee. "But maybe next time, ask before assuming. You could have saved yourself a headache." At that moment, the tow truck she'd called pulled up to the curb. The driver looked between the chief's badge and the scene unfolding and wisely decided to stay in the cab. Karen turned around and practically sprinted back into her house. Later that day, word got around the neighborhood about what happened. Our group chat lit up with disbelief and memes. Someone even updated the HOA newsletter's Community Courtesy Tips section with a gentle reminder about public parking laws and the dangers of calling a tow truck on someone who might outrank you. The chief took it all in stride, but from that day on, Karen never so much as looked at his car or mine again. Turns out, parking enforcement isn't something you want to bluff about when the car belongs to the guy who runs the department.